Hey everyone, just checking in with today's daily update. It has been a little while since the last update. Apologies for the brief delay. Just had some real life stuff going on. So the first thing I'll show off for today is this blue stuff over here. Literally just water. It just slows you down when you're in it. Unlike the original game, I've decided to make it so that it hurts you if you're still in it for too long, rather than just instantly killing you. I just thought the original was a bit unkind in that way. And this is just a bit nicer, so that's absolutely fine. Fixed a small bug with the rotation on these things when you were going from up to right and right to up. So great doing that. I found that there was a small issue with my pixel shader, or specifically the way I'd got my blend state set up. It was pretty much erasing anything with less than a 0.5 alpha value. So what I've done now, I've turned that option off and I've set it so that it discards any pixels where the source texture has an alpha value of 0, so that the color doesn't sort of blend in with it. And yeah, I think it's doing a much nicer job in terms of the transparency effect as well. It feels like these things are sort of a lot more transparent than they were, and I've taken the opportunity also with that to make the box in the top left just a bit more transparent, so that looks a bit nicer. Obviously once there's an actual background, everything will look a lot nicer anyway, but yeah, that's not too bad for now. Very happy with that being done. It also blends just a bit nicer as well, so the red looks a bit less red, but I think it's a bit gentler overall, so I'm very happy with that. Now, here's the other major thing that I've sort of been working on today, is a timer object, which can sort of fire an event at the end of its cycle, and these sort of on-off boxes, which toggle between on and off, just at their leisure. I've color coordinated them here just for example, but any timer can be set to do any event on any time frame, so these aren't sort of fixed intervals. I can sort of change them at will if I wanted. So just to demonstrate, if I wanted to really go crazy, I'll set the red one to be rapid, and it's fairly flexible and fluid, so I can sort of have some creative freedom with that. As I say, that sort of fires just a timer event every time that it goes through, and anything can sort of pick that up, which is great. So I can do some really cool stuff with this. As for these, they just check like a specific flag, and based on whether they're set to be physical when it's on or physical when it's off, they change their state, and that's pretty much that. Again, they're not the prettiest things yet, but that's something that I'm going to be working on hopefully very soon. I think the timer graphic can stick around though, because I'm fairly happy with that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. The timers took a little bit longer than I wanted, and also I spent a little bit less time on this today than I wanted. I got a bit sidetracked this morning, and then took a rather long nap, followed by some personal business, but there we are, that's all good. Tomorrow I've only really got one major sort of object left, which is the puck object, or the sort of projectile object that you're going to be using. But I honestly don't anticipate that taking too long. So hopefully by the end of tomorrow I'll have a sort of working object set with which to design some puzzles. And to be fair, I did do some level design as well today, so I can start implementing some of that, and maybe even look at getting some particles set up to make everything look a bit prettier. But yeah, either way, very happy with today's progress as ever. It seems like a running theme, to be honest. I'm just happy that I'm keeping it up. We're now 12 days in, and still going strong. So yeah, thank you very much for watching as ever, and I will see you tomorrow.